You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Cole Patton.
I'm Colt Weddleton. You should already know us by now, but in case you don't. This is our student-directed study summary. We did, for our summary, you've seen our proposals, but for the class who hasn't, we did 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 3 burpees at the same time every day, and recorded our mood, our weight, our waist size, and our triceps for both Patty and myself every day, and compared it and seen how the data averaged out. So as you can see, this is the legend black little notes are our bad days, or good days, sorry, and our yellow notes are our bad days. So every once in a while we've got a couple of these little notes, as you can see, and towards the end we'll show we did average out and put all of our data into a graph, and so you can see the difference. So for the first one,
We're just getting it set up here. About mine?
okay, yeah, we'll do yours, yeah. So on March 25th.
So when we first started out, we were just kind of marking down our moods, whatever, for a little bit. Nothing really crazy happening, just like, random days, like bad day, good day, whatever. And then here, both actually, we have a good day where our moods are high. It was the ski trip day.
Same with mine over here. I'm over here, I just run on the computer, so.
He's over there. One correlation that we found between days where we had a good mood was that we ate food that we liked. Like the ski trip, they had the
burgers and French fries and
they had all those treats and stuff there that you could purchase, and I think that really upped our mood. Plus the ski trip having fun, it just really
like, as you can see, some places down here we've got a 35 and a 36 and a 35 and a half, but on this ski trip day we had a waist size of 37 and a weight of 190 compared to 189 and 186 and 187, so it was slightly bigger than normal. But
that's facts, bro.
For another one on March 31st,
simply, we got ice cream that day. We went uptown, we bought ice cream. I think Colton might have bought it for me. I didn't even have to spend any money, so that improved my mood a little bit.
And another one, again, our waist size was a little bigger. Oh no, that's mine, whoops. You had a 3 out of 5 mood, so, but like some of these, like here's a bad day.
School was a pain, so it wasn't a good day. I just marked down that it wasn't a good day. My mood was down.
Another good day you had here was there we go.
Yeah, another good day was I just felt accomplished after I completed some of my work. My mood was up. What was my weight on that?
125.
It was a little bit down. So the food factor didn't really play into that one as much. My weight was down, but my mood was still up because it was just a good day.
That's all you had. Now you can do my days.
Yeah, that's all I really have marked down. For special days.
So, as we already talked about, the first day was the ski trip on March 25th. We had that for our school. Hopefully you can see me in the camera. One of these days, here's a bad day. If Cole will click on it for me. No, that's the ski trip. I was just struggling with school that day. I think I had stuff going on at home too that I'm not going to get into too much detail about, and it just affected the way I was working, and just, I had a kind of an off day. Not too far away either, I had another bad day. That day, my precious dog Gigi, she's like 20 years old, maybe not that old, but she's a really old dog, and she got ran over by the tractor. She's okay though, but that was a hard day for all of us because she's like our family pet, so everybody was sad that day. Well, actually, it technically happened the night before because we woke up and found her almost dead, so then that day at school it was rough. A good day I had here on April 2nd, for me, that was the major steak shoot, and I love shooting and I love steak, so what better together is those two. For down here on April 8th, I had, oh yeah, my cousin got married. We went up to Tabor, Alberta. We'll have a party, drank pop and soda, and had food. So, like again, weight was 190 compared to 187, 186, 180.
188. I was clicked on the wrong day.
Oh, yeah.
Hold
so.
on. Right there.
Oh yeah. So it was up there. It wasn't bad, but it was. I guess the weight showed up the next day after I had it had processed through me and my cells had absorbed it all. A bad day I had on April 12th here. That was another rough day at home. Just had stuff going on at home, family troubles, stuff like that. Another good day I had was April 15th. Yeah, it was Friday, so yeah.
Friday's always a good day.
That's what I thought too. So, and then lastly, branding. Oh, don't even get me started on branding. That is a rough day when we branded probably 60 animals that day. You gotta run them in, you hear calves bawling all day, you're scorching their skin with a burning hot iron. And if we look, my weight was probably, it was down compared to some of these other, I lost 4 pounds that day because I'm running around moving animals through the chute all day and I'm sweating, it was warm out, and yeah. So that was if we scroll down, we can see our graphs now, I said towards to the end. So this is my data. If you look really closely, from the start to the finish, I lost a few pounds, not a great difference. My waist size, again, if you look, it went down maybe an inch or two, maybe 2 inches or 2.5 inches. Thing I'm really interested about is my average mood went up a whole notch from the beginning to the end. Of course, it fluctuated in between throughout, but on average, it went from a 2 to a 3 at the very end. And as you could see, lots of them were lower down here, but as I continued and kept doing the exercise, I was hitting 5s and 5s and 4s a lot more often than I was hitting 3s and 2s and 1s. I only had hit 1 in this half of the experiment than 2 compared to this half. So there's 4s and a couple 3s. There's like lots of 4s and 3s throughout here. So I thought that was pretty interesting how it could just make me a happier person. My triceps actually, it grew probably a couple 3 inches. They grew in size from doing the push-ups and stuff. So I thought that was actually neat, and I was actually thought it could actually it could help me out by exercising. If you scroll down, Patty can talk about his data.
Okay, then here's my data. My weight starts a little bit higher, and then it kind of stays along about the same path. It's just fluctuating up and down, and it kind of ends off, it's down a little bit by the end. You can see it starts at about 129, and then it goes and kind of fluctuates a little bit. We end up down at 122. So I think I would have lost a little bit weight from doing these exercises. If you go to my mood, it kind of went up and down. It was kind of around the same. Now, by the end, it didn't really improve or go down.
It looks like it stayed average about the whole way.
Yeah, it just kind of stayed average through the whole entire thing.
So we could see that the exercise helped me more mentally than it did Patty.
On my waist, it kind of stayed around the same for a little bit. It went up, just kind of stayed the same. By the end, though, it did go up. My waist got like
by
a tiny bit wider. Quarter of an inch.
You gained a quarter of an inch.
I go to my triceps, and they got bigger. By the end, 12 to 13, went up about an inch. So about a month's work of exercising, I think we did pretty good.
I think so too.
Improved our moods.
Do we do the analyzing now that we read out what we were analyzing?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll do that, and then that's about it.